Insider sources have strongly refuted the recent report claiming that Bola Tinubu embarked on a productive trip to Europe. Contrary to those assertions, it has come to light that European leaders have unanimously declined to engage with Tinubu, a development that is both disconcerting and disgraceful. Despite Tinubu's fervent attempt to secure meetings, his requests have been met with resounding silence. The reasons behind Europe's leaders' refusal to meet with Tinubu are no secret. They collectively condemn his election as fraudulent and illegitimate, vehemently rejecting any form of validation for his position. Meeting with Tinubu, in their view, will signify an endorsement of the manipulated election and a betrayal of the Nigerian people's trust. This decision is not just a personal setback for Tinubu but a grave affront to the entire Nigerian population. The election that propelled him to power was marred by widespread voter disenfranchisement, violence, and loss of life. It flagrantly disregarded the principles of democracy and trampled upon the fundamental human rights of Nigerian citizens. The implications of the refusal are far-reaching and ominous. Nigerian citizens are left to endure the leadership of an individual who assumed power through an unfair process. The legitimacy of the Nigerian government hangs in the balance, and the future of democracy within the remains uncertain. Mm. Well, I'm sure this is just the reality. Of course, the supporters will not want to agree to the fact that this is coming. They will say, "Oh, it is fake news, this and that." But majority of them have already agreed to the fact that yes, there's no election. The next thing they will say, there's no election that is free of manipulations that people always talk about. Or you see some people coming out to say, yes, this election is not. We are not going to accept it, and what have you, especially the oppositions. They will not want to take it. Of course, they themselves they are aware about it that oh, it just happened. They will now begin to cite some useless cases and what have you. But this one is just too glaring. But because they are so desperate to get the power, when people begin to hail illegalities and corruption, you begin to wonder that it's like it pays to do evil, it pays to be a bad person, because especially in Nigeria, it is the evil and the bad and the crooks that really thrive. Unless you know that at the end of the day, all of those things, the end point is not going to be palatable. But some people don't even care. They just want that immediate gain and that fame whatsoever. Yes, and you remember that this is the first time. Of course, when some people are calling for extension or for Buhari's this thing to be extended, or for them to speed up the case or the petitions in court, of course, it has always been happening. People are calling for that extension or this sort of thing be to be done and dusted before at least let the court of a competent jurisdiction says, oh, this is it or this is not it. Which other people are saying that judiciary, all lies are on judiciary. But this is the first time you hear that people say, oh, somebody should not be sworn in, because normally this is not the norms. They are always being sworn in. But in this particular case, there's something that is really fundamental. If APC and Tinubu's group want us to believe that it is normal, this is different. This is beyond what normal people can comprehend. But they've boasted that they will go with whatever they feel that is okay for them because they have the power, they have all it takes, and the government of the day is backing them up. Of course, like one of these statesman politicians say that it is it will take an irresponsible foreign investor to go and meet with somebody who has not been sworn in. You know that this Tinubu is full of all manner of things that that you should not even be seen with responsible people right from time. This idea of oh, I can do whatever I like. And because we have a lot of gullible people who do not have self-worth, so they can just accept and do whatever. Some people love money, some people ignorance, some people just hatred will make them accept what they are not supposed to accept. And that's why you see some of them see saying, oh, it is the right thing, leave him alone. No, that's why this country is the way it is. The same set of people have been complaining about other people that Nigeria is not moving forward because of some behavior of some politicians. But now they are doing worse things, but say it is okay. It is okay. Mm. They will tell you that it's the figment of an obedient imagination, anything to paint Tinubu bad, children of perdition. Hmm. Why this tribal comment? That is the problem we are talking about. They will throw stone at you, but by the time you throw it back to them, they will begin to cry. You will start it and you begin to call other people hate. You begin to call them that they are abusive. This now is just so pathetic. They are so pathetic. Lies, almost all the important nations of the world have congratulated the president-elect. For where? Are you a daydreamer? Tinubu never said he would be meeting European leaders. He promised meeting investors. So why did you know that their normal usual way they would have just be posting the pictures? Oh, he has been meeting with this. Why is it that he cannot post those pictures? Why Tinubu is carrying himself as Nigeria president when we all know the election was manipulated and his victory is being challenged in tribunal? It's like this Igbo people, they are very, 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 very strong. Now they hold even both the northerners and all these southwest people, because like some people will ask you or tell you that it is not only Peter Obi that contested, Atiku contested, what is it called? Kwakwanso contested, many of them. But if there's anybody who is an opposition who is saying anything, the next thing it is Igbos. So why are you so afraid of the Igbos? Why are you so afraid of the Igbos? Every small thing you begin to throw tantrums. If Atiku supporters or if Atiku is say anything, the next thing all this Emilokon, their wahala, now be Igbo. So it is only Igbos, because they are the ones who have turned this whole thing to tribal and religious issue. They are the ones. They are people who come and tell you that it is their turn. It is their turn. It is their turn. Someone says, Igbo, if you call Igbos again, I will rain curse on you. Why must you be mentioning Igbo? Huh? You cannot build something on nothing. His dream of being president of Nigeria is going to be shattered. Well, Tinubu have example in Russia. Gone are those days when European countries behave like the Lord of Manor. They can be treated inconsequential in the scheme of things, as Russia has proved. Well, as Russia has proved convincingly, world is a very wide place. There are many countries in Asia, South America to choose from when it comes to business and economic cooperation. So sorry. Ask South Africa how markets. Okay, fake news from LUP and IPOP. Let us know the names of the companies. Then the man that went to see investors should be able to tell Nigerians who and who is meeting. Somebody who cannot even attend ordinary debate, he wants to go and be meeting this thing, because a lot of people are saying, now you are running for media, you don't want to be interviewed. So I don't know how he's going to run away from that if he wants to be president of this country. So that is just the way it is, whether it is true or not. But all we know is that the election, that is the way it is. Whether the people are going to be coming out and say this and that, it is a different thing. If they like, the whole country should congratulate him and be doing business with him. But the fact still remains that the election that brought him is